craziest thing I ever hauled was a half right down the middle of a fucking kangaroo on the Florida trailer.
No shit.
Literally, straight down the middle. You seen the pouch and everything.
Why would they do that? Why would they cut it in half like that?
They went to U.S. Foods in Maryland. I was a little like, I'm not eating nothing from here.
U.S. Foods in Maryland sells kangaroo meat?
Somebody, I don't know who,
but... Welcome back to episode 16 of 2 in a Blue.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Flounder is under the weather today, and Lewis has a bachelor party next weekend.
Oh. Good
I'm
for
on
you.
night shift.
So am I.
So the schedule's very unflexible right now.
Very unflexible.
Yeah. So we have a guest host today, Milt Garcia.
Yes, sir. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great, man. Thanks for stepping in.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm just so thrilled. I could literally be just sleeping right now. I'm so thrilled that I ain't gotta have work tonight.
Dude.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, we're on night shift right now. This is the end of week 2 night shift.
Yep. 5/8s, by the way. It's not like it's 4/10s. We just got canceled because of the rain.
And it's not 5/8s. It's 5.
Oh, it's 5.
It's 5 1,000.
It's 5/25.
It's 5s till you're dead.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much until your eyes close.
Yeah.
It's fucking rough.
Got Hurricane Helene. Helene.
What do they base these names off?
Why is it
of?
Helene?
When we got
it
Sandy,
looks like Helena.
Did they name it Sandy because it hit the coast?
They go alphabetical. I think they go alphabetical, and they just do chick names.
I can't wait till they get to M. Maybe they'll name it Hurricane Milt.
How about Beulah?
Oh,
Hurricane Beulah.
Yeah.
They just had Deb. Deb's my mom's name.
Is it?
Yeah, so I got a couple of jokes out of that. Cool.
Yeah, that was probably sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
But yeah, man, nice to be here. Nice to not be working or getting ready for work.
I know, dude. I just want to get fucking drunk, dude.
I've started about an hour ago, to be honest with you.
I get to watch. I get to watch my son.
Help yourself.
Unless they cancel it, I get to watch my son. Did someone just knock?
That was me on the cooler. I said, "Help yourself."
I thought Michelle was gonna fucking bang the door down, dude. Get the fuck up here, damn it.
I would have left. How you doing? Goodbye.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, dude, what do you think about night shift, man?
I mean, it's always the same way. I've been going on nights for a while with different companies, but like the first night or two, it's like, all right, this is pretty cool. For the simple fact that it's something different than you're used to. But after the first week, after the first 3 days, honestly, it starts to set in like, wow, I'm still fucking tired. It takes a while to get used to that. In the company we work for, we don't work many nights. Yeah. So by the third week where we transition to, okay, I'm a night shift worker, right the fuck back to days. Yep. That's the one thing about it is you can't really get used to it. Long story short, I'm not a fan of night shift at all.
I hate it.
I'm a big family guy. You know, I love being around my kids and my girl and shit. And this just takes away from that. And it just all around makes you just a tad bit more miserable as a person.
It does, man. You miss
even if you don't
everything.
Notice it. Yeah.
You miss everything.
And you're just like, I catch myself sometimes just in a shitty mood. And, you know, I pride myself on being a good person, but I just catch myself in a shitty mood. And I'm like, it's this fucking job.
Yeah. Well, we started out on Monday Night Football. Eagles missed the whole Eagles
That
game.
fucked me up because
it's just like fuck you night shift right off the jump.
I got my phone on the paver. That's not doing nothing. I want to be hammered in the fucking house watching it.
Need a big screen.
Right, exactly. You can't hear shit.
With those
loud ass machines.
Jason Kelsey's up there. I have no idea what he's saying.
At all.
Nothing.
At all.
Got nothing.
Yeah, fucking sucks.
Yeah. So yeah. Did you see the bitch mode video we put up?
Bitch mode.
See how this is an issue.
I did.
Yeah, dude.
I did.
Well, dude, I got into an argument. Do you know the backstory of that?
No, I don't.
So we're paving and one of the triaxles had their body up. You know this part, but for anyone else,
right.
Took down a high voltage power line. It's in the middle of the road. Right. State road, whatever. So we had help with safety on the job. and I go to one of the guys who was sitting on one of the main arteries coming off of Route 9.
Right.
And I said, "Look, man, you gotta block them off at Route 9."
Flagger.
We had, it wasn't a flagger. It was a
Oh,
trooper.
okay.
It was a trooper.
Right.
so he was blocking off.
Blue.
Yeah, he was blocking off the main artery, so people couldn't get in or out, just to force traffic to
on the
go in
main
one
line.
direction,
Right.
just to keep it more organized. And that was the next intersection, behind us.
Okay.
So instead of just sending traffic directly into the high voltage power line, I was like, listen, dude, can you park your car across 9 and send everyone down Butter? We had a detour that facilitated that already in place.
Oh, so this shouldn't have been
So
a
all
big
he
deal.
had to do was
Send them that way.
Just send them down there.
Right.
Yeah, and they could get it totally around.
Right.
And
Especially
that'll
if
just
these
at least
people
take
live
care of
around
traffic.
there.
There's a million things going on. We're trying
Right.
to fix this. We got
Million
Atlantic City
things
Electric.
going on, yeah.
Atlantic City Electric's out. The inspectors are out. The state. Everyone's
Everyone's
all
got their
hands on
fucking-
deck. There's fucking lights, ambulance,
Everyone's balls
fire
are
trucks,
tight.
right? Yeah.
Right.
So let's just not worry about traffic. Send them this way. See you later. Done. Oh, and by the way, our trucks are going to have to turn around. So you're going to have trucks. Our trucks are coming in behind you. They
Right.
know you're here.
Right.
Just send them. Just let them go. Just so you're aware, there's trucks behind you.
Yeah, they can get in.
So, dude, like 10 minutes go by. I drive by this guy. He's like parked in the woods, and traffic's just going right. And so I get out. I'm like,
Easy
I got
money.
out, and I was like maybe he didn't understand like the direction, like
Yeah, I
what
don't
I
think
was
he
trying to
cared.
say. No, he was like, this isn't safe. I'm about to shut this job down. I'm like, bro, this job is as shut down as it's going to get. Like,
This is it.
it can't get any more
we're
shut down.
knee-deep in the shutdown.
We are shut down. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to take all that equipment off there. Like, that's fine, but there's still like a high voltage power line.
Someone's
going
gonna
to
get hurt.
So yeah, like we can't have traffic going that way.
No.
I'm not doing this. This isn't safe. I mean, he's just in a bad mood. Whatever, dude. He just whatever. It wasn't part of the. He's like, you don't have signs. Or all that. I'm like, bro, this is like.
He signed up
Yeah,
to
and,
hang
and
out
then
in
I
the
was just
car.
like, I was like, you know what? Okay.
He had to do something.
I said, okay, whatever.
To be honest.
Yeah. So I
That's
just
all
start
it is.
walking back in to get back to see what I could do to help.
Right.
He's like, you better. I was like, dude, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
If you don't want to stop him, don't stop him. See you
over
later.
it. I'm over it.
You better fucking care. This is your fucking job. Like, just like.
Just being not so nice about
yeah,
it.
and I'm like, I had that thought in my head, like, this is a state trooper. Do I really want to engage in this?
Nah, you did the right thing.
No,
That's-
but I engaged.
Oh, you did
I
engage.
said, fuck it. I stepped to him, dude. Yeah,
Get
we were in a pissing match. Yeah, for
That's funny.
Yeah, screaming, almost nose to nose.
I always missed the good shit.
Yeah, and then I just stormed back. Yeah, I stormed back to the job, and then the inspector called me on camera, just in total bitch mode.
I
So I clipped it up,
that was
yeah.
funny.
And me and the trooper hugged it out later. It was
well,
stupid.
that's cool.
Yeah, stupid
That's
reason
cool.
to argue, but
Yeah,
it was
because
just
you're
like.
gonna see this guy again.
I mean, I get it, dude. He's got cars coming behind him. He's got cars coming in front of him. We totally changed the plan. They're triaxles. They're not even like regular cars.
But he's got to have some decency to understand at that point
Yeah.
you've got a lot going on.
Yeah,
Like,
it was quite a bit.
If
yeah.
anything unsafe happens, they all turn around like
Yeah.
you're up.
Yeah, we're Steve. We're Steve.
You're up.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, just be a decent human being about it, because fucking we all know these guys, and salute the service, they do a great job when they're on shift, but these guys, they're signing up for easy money, dude.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I mean?
They
So,
are. And the job, like this job is very easy for troopers.
Very.
Like, especially what I have them doing.
it's one of the easiest I've ever.
It's just like, dude, don't let anyone in or out of this road. That's your job, sir.
that's hang out, dude.
And the thing is, dude, like we
Just
start
hang
at
out.
8, and by 10 o'clock, there is no traffic.
Yo,
Nothing. I've never
died
seen anything
down
like it.
completely.
Dead.
I asked the foreman a few times. I said, is this road
Is something
completely
wrong?
shut
Yeah.
off?
Is there a tornado?
He said, no, it's traffic's going one way. I said, I ain't seen a car in an hour and a half.
Bro, we're at the intersection where the parkway
5:36 in
Yeah.
the morning, that bitch gets crazy.
Crazy. But we're at the intersection where the Parkway meets Route 50 meets 9. I mean, how many?
It's a
how many,
horrible.
And there's no traffic.
Zero.
Nothing. You don't even need signs or cones.
No.
You could just work.
That's what I'm saying. You could
just go out. I don't even think anyone would know. Yeah, it's crazy. We came up, dude, and like, you know, we got all these side streets. We were doing the intersections last night. So for people who don't know,
what a fun time that was.
The mill goes first. They mill out as much as they can. Then there's a cleanup crew or two. There should be two. There's only one right now behind the mill, and they basically are jackhammering all the spots that the mill can't get to.
Reach. Right.
And they got, you know, the sweepers are in there.
Yep.
And they're just cleaning it up, getting it ready for paving.
A lot of traffic in the lane.
Yeah. And then behind them is the paving guys. They come in, they pave it. Behind them is the rollers.
Yep.
And then we move on.
Behind them is the sweepers
and
again.
it's just a big long line. So we're going like this job. We're bouncing back and forth, northbound, southbound, northbound, south, like hitting every side street. We're not going just straight down northbound and then turn around.
That's what I wanted to ask you last night. I didn't get to ask you. So how's that work? Are you switching traffic from one side to the other, or are you just holding them while we're on?
We're kind of just trusting traffic to navigate itself around. I mean, what I don't know what I can possibly do. You get paid a lot of money
for this, Steven.
Yeah, but we're on both sides of the road at the same time.
I'm aware of that.
Like traffic has maybe a 10
Oh
foot.
no, last night it was completely shut down. No, besides
I had to let them come in one way because there's so many people that live there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Besides the people that actually live there.
Yeah, but you can't differentiate who lives there and who doesn't.
I think we had more traffic last night from just the local people than we had this whole
it was
week.
getting backed up for a second.
Yeah.
And then once they all came through, it was like, you know.
Right.
But yeah, like I was saying, so eventually, right, the mill gets way ahead of the cleaners. And I was driving by, and the mill was just, I mean, they were chilling, dude. Chilling. And
welcome to
and
everyday life.
there was about three intersections before the cleaners, you know, and the mill just leaves just a gigantic pile of buildings, dude, in the middle of the intersection. And there's just like this fucking Honda Civic, just
22 Backhoes out there,
just sitting there, dude. And I'm like I drove by, like they're being pretty patient there. I like that seems like they should be there. And then I was like, you know, let me turn around and see if they need help. Dude, I turn around. Still no one's out of their car. No one's like
just hanging out.
Just hanging there. Like with their nose on the millings. And like they didn't fuck their car up or not. They just were like waiting. And I was like, you trying to get out? And this lady's just like, that'd be nice.
Don't matter.
Do you not want to get out? Like, dude, what do you want me to do? Yeah, I was like, I could call a backhoe down here. I was like, if you back up a little bit, you could probably get through right here. I can help you get through.
Get her a little ramp to get out of there. Right?
So I kicked around a couple of millings and got her out. But I was like,
you just weren't going to say anything.
Yeah, you were just going to chill there forever.
But that's the type of people I like. Because some, you know, they'll hop out of the car. What? I've lived here for 22 years.
I know.
Never in my life have I seen
especially
a shit
at that
show
hour.
like this.
At like 3 o'clock in the morning, it's like
you're going somewhere that you have to be.
Or you're going home.
Right.
You know, like
you're content with waiting.
Yeah, you're cool.
Listen,
Props.
I just was telling one of my best friends, you know, that I work with. So I was just telling him because we were parked at the Landis Wawa. We all meet up there and we take the company truck together. So we were all parked at the Landis Wawa. I don't know if you know, but a bigger company is doing Landis right now. So long story short, we're working that night. A couple assholes come try to drive on the mat and shit. I'm all pissed off. You motherfucker, this and that, this and that. So I'm so mad. Like, these people are so stupid. Can't you see the roads closed, this and that? So it's all fine and dandy until you get caught in someone else's traffic pattern. I'm like, these cocksuckers. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck are you doing on the... Isn't it like you when somebody makes a mistake, when you're on the road, it's fucking... It's
horrible.
You're ready to go.
I get it, dude.
But if you get caught, don't let me be the first guy that a flagger stops. Yeah. You bitch, you couldn't let me go by before you stopped it.
So yeah, I get the rush hour. Yeah. I understand the rush hour frustration. But bro, like I was talking to Flounder about this the other week. I was like when it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning or like just an odd hour.
Yeah, right.
Where like
1 o'clock, nobody lunch is over.
Who cares what's going on?
Right,
like what do you care if you gotta wait a little bit? Like just chill. Relax, dude.
You're
either working and you're on the clock and you're driving around at work.
Yeah.
So you're getting stuck in traffic, getting paid to be stuck in traffic,
Which is sweet.
or you're not working, and you should be equally, if not more, happy about that.
100%.
You know?
Now I get a little delay before I got to go back to the hellhole. There's no delays with me.
Yeah. So yeah.
Constant go
Fuck.
mode.
Oh yeah, we ran it late, dude. That one day.
Yesterday too.
Yesterday wasn't late.
Yeah, it was.
The night before that was.
No, yesterday we got done at 6:30 in the morning.
Dude, the one morning I didn't get what yesterday.
Well, we got done paving it like 6:40.
So the intersection day,
That
the
was
last day of mainline paving was very late.
Oh, you're 100% right. Yeah.
The day before that was the last day of mainline paving.
Yeah, that's when we got done
And
at 6:30.
the buggy broke down beginning of the shift.
I remember.
So we're trying to fix that.
Yep.
That ate up a couple
I was
hours.
so scared
Yeah.
that we weren't going to have that buggy doing those intersections.
We're doing the Parkway
Petrified.
side. Yeah, we're crossing the Parkway side of Route 50.
Mm-hmm.
So we're contending with all that.
I
you
go to
know, just-
McDonald's before
yeah.
the fucking shift.
Yeah,
Listen,
one thing after
I
the
just want a
next,
fucking cheeseburger. I got 40 people because I got the fucking vest on and shit. Hey, is Route 50 closed? Ma'am, I'm not sure. Hey, will I be able to get out if I come out here? I said, are there signs saying that you can't? No. Well, you can fucking go.
Yeah.
Just go. And then I said,
yeah.
and I always just redirect them. There's a flagger there. So I'm like, that's the guy you want to talk to right there. Because they used to do that to me. I was a flagger for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
I just started doing construction like actual working last season, the middle of last season. You know, I was a flagger for 3.5 years. And let me tell you right now, there's days, no lie, bro. I jackhammer for fucking 8.5 hours straight. I pave, I bust my ass, I shovel my ass off for 10 to 12 hours. Flagging is the worst fucking job in the union. There's nothing that comes close to being that bad.
No, it's bad.
It's horrible.
There's only so much shit you can listen to on your phone or like there's you just run out of shit.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
These flaggers that you got, these intersection flaggers, I call them.
They're the best people I've ever met.
They're just hanging out.
They don't
though.
care at all.
But if
Oh
you're,
yeah, they're not like
yes.
yeah.
If
They
you're
can
switching,
zone
if
out.
it's one
Yeah.
lane. And
Yeah.
there's two flaggers, you and one guy down there a mile away with walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
For 12 hours a night. I did it for 16 hours a night. That's the worst, bro.
What's great? I mean, the flag. They're so needed though. Because
it's
we're doing
very necessary.
We're doing 2-3 mile stretches.
There's no way you can
and
do the
you
job
have
without
to
them.
make sure that all of these intersections are going in the direction that you want them to go to. Because like
for sure.
And for anyone who doesn't know, again, we have one way shut down. So we detour traffic around
Right.
Route 9 in one direction.
Right.
But for the people, and we can't just shut it down the other direction because there's so many people that live off that road that
I
can't
wish
get
you
there
could.
without Route 9.
Right.
So we have to allow traffic in either northbound or southbound, the opposite direction.
For sure.
They shut down. So you're contending with as many intersections, as many even like the road closed with all the fucking bells and whistles around it. They don't even pay attention.
I'm gonna be honest. Those road closed signs, you would get the same amount of traffic if you just took the sign off.
It seems like that, but it's not true. Some people are respectful.
I've never seen anybody drive up and said, "Oh fuck, this road is closed. I got to turn around."
No, people
like,
do
"Fuck
that.
you."
On this particular road, it does feel like more. Dude, yesterday I had 2 road closed to through traffic signs with a detour arrow leading up like through Hope Corson. It was road closed to through traffic at Stagecoach, road closed to through traffic at the next intersection, and then it was road closed with 1,000 cones, and then it was a state trooper, and they were still going around everything. This guy's like.
Oh, this is just a
trooper's like,
suggestion.
what the fuck is going on?
This is just a suggestion.
I was like, you want me to sit here? You can go get him. He's like, fuck yeah, and he fucking just took off. Dude, and went and got him.
What kills me is when someone either blows by or damn near blows by a flagger with the sign up. There's only 3 signs.
Yeah.
1,500 feet back.
Yeah.
Stating that this is about to happen.
Yeah.
And then when I jump in front and I didn't see any signs.
Yeah.
Stop texting,
Everyone
dickhead.
says that, dude. Everyone says there's no. Dude, we were.
It only goes 1,500 back, dickhead. You had to see one.
We were getting set up, or we were. It was like one of the first nights out there, and I had one of these side streets was. I mean, it was coned off in 2 spots, like because there was no houses at the first intersection. Between the first intersection and the intersection that intersected with Route 9.
Right.
So I coned them both off, right? And don't you know, these two cars just come rolling down, just barreled right over the cones, turn right on Route 9, go in the wrong direction, in the wrong lane, in the work zone. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. And she's like, I'm trying to get home from soccer practice. And her husband's in there with the kids. And I'm like, you can get home from soccer practice.
Yeah.
You just have to, like, follow the directions out here.
Maybe not this way.
I don't see any there's no detour. There's no signs. I was like, man, there's literally 75 signs on this job.
Your eye.
There's 75 detour signs. I put them all out myself.
Yeah.
I'm 1,000% sure.
I know
there's
they're
detour
here.
signs.
Right.
I know you could get from where you were to where you got to go. No problem.
She could get that off if.
Oh my God, dude! And she's like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" I said, "Well, you're not supposed to go through like the sign that says road closed with all the cones up." I'm like, like there's one-way traffic here. It's coming right at you. And if you go down this lane, there's like people on foot, not paying attention to you. Like it's just not safe.
No, not at all.
It's crazy, dude.
But yeah, that traffic is.
It's actually not bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's way better than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Yeah. For a person of your stature, it's the best fucking job.
Oh yeah.
Union, you've got the sweetest.
Well, dude, it's a lot. It's thought-provoking.
It's a lot of people. You got to deal with the people, though.
I got to deal with people. I got to deal with.
I usually
everything.
That's who you want to talk to right there, buddy.
Yeah.
I got to diesel my boots.
It's a thought-provoking job. You have to make adjustments on the fly. You have to really know what you can and can't get away with.
You can't be an idiot.
Yeah, you have to be able to coordinate. You have to judge people, what they can do, what they can't do. You got to kind of and so it can be extremely hectic,
right?
Because it just can get very hectic. But if you do it very organized, if you think about, if you're not just like, I'm just going to go out here an hour beforehand and because if you were to do that, right? We close the road at 8. If I go to the job at 7 o'clock, an hour before, I mean, I can't tell you how big of a rush I'd be. Like, it would be hell.
Oh, for sure.
And it would never get set up. Things would never, like, I have to organize this shit in my head.
Yeah, well
for
before
weeks
you
in
get
advance.
out there.
Weeks in advance, I think about this stuff. So, like, if you do it the right way, it can be super. It can be like a very good job.
Yeah, but
if you,
any job is a pain in the dick.
Yeah, but if you do it the wrong way, it's horrible.
Oh yeah, it can. Yeah, and then
you
got to deal with.
You see what it looks like when there's like a guy who's doing traffic. Like you see what their day looks like, what their appearance looks like.
100%. But all people see is when shit's running smooth. And then you got that middle time before putting down and picking up. And then it's just like, well, that's my job. Now I'm just, they just see that part.
It's not nothing in between either. A lot of times I'm setting up for the next day. I'm picking up from the day before.
100%.
I'm like, at nighttime,
but you're cool. Even when you don't, even when you got a second of downtime, we're over there busting our ass. Steve brings coffee, donuts. I'm like, that's.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. I needed that fucking donut. I'm dehydrated.
Yeah. So getting back to that, that night that we ran, I mean, what time was that? We were out of there. I mean, I'm pretty sure we weren't out of there till like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it was like we went through rush hour traffic.
So we got done. The latest we got done paving was that night you were talking about, which was 2 nights ago, I guess.
Yeah.
I forget. So we got done paving at 6:45.
Yeah.
So you couldn't have got out of there. 8. Exactly.
But you know what really fucked us? Like just the cherry on top of that motherfucking night. So I can't clean up. I can't do nothing until the striper's done. Right?
Oh, so you got to wait for them.
Yeah. So you guys are paving. Then we got the rollers. Then we got the
finish roller alone is 25 minutes to a half hour behind
Especially the guy you had yesterday. Who the fuck is that guy?
Well, he's somebody out of the hall.
He's like very anal.
He is.
And I was like,
he's a real cool dude.
He is cool. Yeah, but man, dude, he was.
Nah, no.
He was. I'm pretty sure he was rolling he was rolling intersections. I don't even think we paved.
You're gonna put a hole in the goddamn joint if you don't get the fuck off of it.
Like man, you're beating a piss out of that intersection, bro. Yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we got you guys. Then we got the rollers. Then you got to wait for it to get cool enough for the stripers because they're going up and back and up and back and up.
And I've been paving for people that don't know. I'm mainly on cleanup, but I've been paving like the last 2 months.
Moving on up.
Yeah, pretty much. especially from where I came from.
Yeah. So we're in the last, I don't know, 1,000 feet, dude.
Yeah.
And the
of
rollers.
the Stripers.
No, the last 1,000 feet, and the rollers are just coming off, dude.
Okay.
And don't you know the roller guy, dude, fucking just pulls his plug on that motherfucker, and they all do, dude. And it is a fucking river out there.
Oh God.
And if you don't know, and if you can't surmise already,
and you know what's crazy?
You can't stripe.
They just filled up.
You can't stripe when the road's soaking fucking wet.
They just filled up about a half hour before we were done paving. So that thing's full.
Dude. Oh, dude, it was just soaked, bro. And the stripers were just like, and I was just like, oh, man.
I'd have been out there with a goddamn. But my thing is, pull the bitch off to where you're staging it, and then pull it.
Yeah.
Just get off the joint.
They want to cool it down. Like they want they're trying to help out, and in most cases they are helping out. But there's no way.
Not when you got a full fucking tank of water.
Well, yeah.
You're not really.
Dude, I'm pretty sure there's puddles still
You're
there.
fucking me. You're not helping.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
because the asphalt dries it real quick if you do it like that, right? But when you do have a full tank of water, it's
too much.
Yeah, don't do nothing.
It's too much. It's way too much.
So then we had to wait for the water to dry. I mean, I was about to go out there with a fucking.
I would have took somebody's leaf blower.
Yeah,
start pushing it off. Yeah, exactly.
Where do we get
somebody get a straw, please.
And traffic was like really
9:00 in the morning. I've been here since Tuesday.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Yeah, it gets like
Pooji
that.
sleeping on in the grass. And the grass out here, did you notice them little fucking tiny little balls with the pricks all over them?
Bro,
I'm getting murdered by those things.
Listen, Steve, I don't know how. This is a goddamn true story. I had one on my ass cheek, inside of my pants, inside of my drawers. How the fuck did it get there?
When did you notice it?
When I went to sit in my car to go home. I sat down. That bitch hit me. Oh my God! I jumped straight back up. Head hit the ceiling. God damn it! I locked up, and then I caught a cramp because I was shoveling asphalt all night. That ride home is fucking horrible. But I swear to God on my life, how the fuck did that bitch get on my skin?
They're amazing.
But I had like 1,000 of them on my pant leg.
1,000? Yeah. I go to take my boots off every morning, and my hands are just like
they're everywhere.
I'm like, ah.
Yeah, they fucking suck. What are those fucking things called?
I don't know. But Pooji was sleeping.
What is it?
Burdocks.
Burdocks?
Burdocks can suck a cock.
Who the fuck said, you know what? I'm going to make a burdock.
Let's call these things.
Let's grow these bitches.
Burdocks.
Yeah. Let's
Do
grow
they
some
stay like
prickly
that?
shits.
Or do they grow?
Yeah, what do they, is that
What do
the
they
end
start
result?
like? What do they start like and where they end like? A burdock.
That's the seed. It's so like something walks by, gets caught on it, drops off some distance later.
That's the seed, you said?
Yeah. it's
So
seed.
what's the end result of it? Of a burdock?
Of another burdock.
No way.
They're just.
I got an idea.
They're going to take over the world.
I'm an asshole. I'm going to make some asshole kids. It's the dumbest shit. Like who?
That's how we got Velcro.
But I'm one of those.
Huh.
Yeah.
How do you know so much
Is
about
that-
burdock? This is amazing. You're not even Googling this.
Hold on, is that how Velcro was made?
Yeah, the guy who invented Velcro fucking saw that, looked at it under a microscope, said I'm gonna make that, and made $1 billion off it.
What? I'm gonna put him.
Wow.
Lewis Mount
Lewis
Rushmore.
is shockingly
I'm
like.
gonna. No, that's a smart motherfucker. I get into when I talk to him. I keep my head down.
How do you? Yeah, that's a lot of information about burdock.
Bro,
That's amazing.
he's full information. That motherfucker knew who invented the weed whacker.
Yeah, he
I
did.
had no clue. But yeah, burdocks, they fucking suck. There's so much shit out there. Like when we're paving and we're like, if it's not curb, if we're paving like on Route 9 or something, it's straight fucking woods. There's fucking poison ivy, those burdock things. So much shit. Oh man, dude, I caught chiggers so bad one time. Oh my, and I'm from Bridgeton. I didn't even when someone was like, when someone told me you got chiggers, I said, no, I'm Puerto Rican. But right. So no, but when I caught chiggers, I've never seen them a day in my life before. So I'm like, I got either allergic reaction to something or fucking I'm just breaking out and whatever the fuck this is. They look like little pimples. And I'm like, this is impossible. Like, I'm a clean guy. I'm like, what the fuck is, my girl was like, what the fuck is going on?
Herpes on my ankle.
Yeah, exactly. And them bitches itch.
Yeah.
So I'm just
They're
in public
like
scratching, and motherfuckers
uncontrollable.
looking at me like this dirty.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then once I did some research on it, I found out what they were, and I found a real good medicine for it. I mean, took it right out.
There's one at like CVS, Walgreens.
Yeah, and well, it's the same.
Chigger X.
Chigger X. Yep.
Yeah, that's the
I didn't
one.
know they sold it over the counter. I ordered it from Amazon.
It's expensive.
Fucking right, but it works.
It does work. It does.
So
work.
when I caught chiggers, poison ivy, those burdock bullshits. Oh, bro, I went to the ringer.
You got a case of the burdocks?
I got a case of the old ox, we like to call them. Yeah, it's just fucking, it's bad because it's fucking woods and woods and woods. And then if there's like if there's a branch hanging out, one day there was a branch hanging out. So my foreman's coming by with his gate open. You know what I mean? Because he has to pave along the curb. So I'm pulling it to the side so it doesn't hit my foreman. I let the bitch loose. It hit Tony right in the head. Smack. Bro, dude, I never seen him back. I was just trying to make sure it wouldn't hit my foreman. You know, I'm like, oh, let me be a good
Smack.
Fuck my boy up.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's
funny,
the shit we deal with. It's like some of it is so comical. It's extremely hard work, but some of it is just so fucking comical you wouldn't believe it if we fucking told you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just I love my job, but it can be a fucking headache. These nights are fucking killing me. I tell you somebody who fucking hates night shift with a passion.
Who's that?
And that's our boy Raggedy Randy, our Two of the Blue field correspondent. What do you got to tell us, Randy?
Raggedy Randy here. And I've been on a night shift for all of 2 fucking weeks. And let me tell you, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm not ready to quiet the fuck down. It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm about ready to goddamn quit. If they don't take me off of this shift in the next 13 seconds, I'm gonna go apply for a job at Wawa. I fucking hate it here.
What just happened?
Who the fuck is that dickhead? He's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So anyway.
Thanks, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
Whoever the fuck you are. What else you got going on, Steve?
My daughter had her 1 month pediatrician appointment,
The
like
checkup, right.
thing. Yeah. So I because we're working nights, you're able to do some stuff.
That's the cool shit.
Yeah. And me and my wife and Angelina and Giada, we all went to the pediatrician or whatever.
Okay.
So we're driving and I hear like this loud pitched noise. I'm thinking like I thought Angelina was wheezing. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this noise?
Right.
And I'm looking at it. I'm like, Giada, what are you like? What are you doing? And she's like, I'm not making that noise. I'm like, what do you mean you're not making that noise? So anyway, we get there, and I'm looking right at both of them, dude, and I still hear this noise. I'm like, what the fuck is this noise, dude?
It sounded like it was in the car.
It sounded like it was in the glove box. So I'm like looking. I'm like, what the fuck? It sounds like, and then it's like starting to sound like a meow, right?
Poor Dutch.
I'm like, is there a fucking cat? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, is Dutch in this fucking truck right now? So I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like searching the car, dude, and I'm going around. I'm like looking under. I'm like, I popped the hood. I'm looking in the engine because have you heard this? Like,
No, 100.
I've heard stories about cats that get up in the engine and like
sure.
it's warm. So I'm like getting around, and I get all the way around, and I get finally to the passenger side wheel, and I look in the wheel well, dude, and there is a little kitten face just popping out of like some. It was nuts, dude.
From
it was
the
like,
wheel well you seen?
It was in the wheel well. It wedged itself like on the frame.
How the
It was
fuck did it make
behind
it that
like it was
far?
behind like some type of covering to prevent like
Right.
mud from getting. And it was just poking his little head out, and it's just meow. I'm like, what the fuck?
How the fuck did it make it that far? Because you were
Dude,
driving.
I called Fred, the mechanic. I'm like, bro, yeah. I'm like, I got a weird question. How do I get this thing out? Right? Because I'm like, I mean,
some diesel
dude, it was
fuel
a whole.
on it.
Yeah. It's very- He's like, you could take that. He's like, yeah, you could take that cover off. He's like, yeah, you won't break nothing. It'll go right in. So like, I'm in there. I'm like trying. Meanwhile, like the whole office is watching because my wife is in there and she's like, and they're like, what's going on? She's explaining to him. There's a kitten that just was driving 75 miles an hour with us on the frame of the
We're
car.
trying to save it.
Yeah. So I'm getting like a crowd, and I'm like, man, I gotta get this fucking cat out of here.
Yeah.
So I finally get my hand on it, dude. I pull it out. It's like clawing to stay in, and it's just this little kitten, dude. It's like just a total. It's got mud. It's disgusting.
What'd you do with it?
Its heart was beating 1,000,000 miles an hour. Well, of course, my daughter wanted it. And
DeStefano
my
for
wife.
the 53-year-old field goal.
Yeah. So
So what'd you
everyone
end up
wanted
doing
it.
with the cat?
So the nurses brought out a towel. We cleaned it off, and I washed my hands. I came out, and they one of the nurses all wanted it.
Oh, so one of
Yeah.
them said, they'll rescue
I
it
was like,
basically.
take
Well,
it.
that's nice.
I do not want this cat.
You could probably get a Lifetime movie about that.
It was cool. Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I remember I hit a turtle one time. I felt so fucking bad. It wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
was
hit
30 millers in.
What movie is that from? Oh, The Judge. You ever see The Judge with Robert Downey Jr.?
The Judge, that's a show, isn't it?
It's a movie.
Oh, I'm thinking of Your Honor.
You are thinking Your Honor.
Yeah.
The Judge
No, I've
with
never
Robert
seen
Downey Jr. Great movie, but they're talking about like one of his something. He was like a defense attorney representing his dad,
Mm-hmm.
who whatever. But he was talking to I don't know.
Oh, 2 movies before we get off that subject. Everybody watching 2 movies that you have to see is the movie Fracture and Spotlight. You ever seen Spotlight?
Yeah, I've seen Spotlight. What Spotlight's about the
You gotta
journalists?
pay attention. Yes.
Yeah, Fracture is
I forget the guy's name, the older guy. He's a real good actor.
what's that about? Fracture.
Fracture. So long story short, this guy found his wife cheating on him with a undercover detective. So he shoots her, and he frames the detective for it. But he's like a genius. Yeah. So he frames her for it, switches the guns, and turns out she's not dead. So the ending is crazy, but the whole movie is good. So just go watch those two.
I feel like I just saw that.
And The Loft.
Is
Have
it
you
new?
No, this
Fracture?
movie's from like 2005 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a great
All
movie
right.
though.
I ran over when I was riding my bicycle. The first thing I ever killed in my life, a mouse ran under the wheel of my bike,
What are the odds that lines up?
and it
And they're
crunched.
fast. They're fast.
Yeah, it crunched, and dude, I cried my eyes out, dude. I felt so bad.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is sad.
Yeah, I hit a squirrel one time, and I didn't stop, but when I looked back, all right, I gotta get off this subject, but these are all true. All right, but yeah, I hit a squirrel one time, and I just that fucked me up. That was like it was when I first.
Fuck me up, dude. I never recovered.
Yeah. Like when I first got my license, I thought I was hot shit.
Yeah.
So I fucking hit the squirrel, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it together. Cause when you first get your license, nobody can tell you nothing. The music's so loud, the seatbelt's off, and
Ripping, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're just ripping. You're just ripping. And then when I hit that squirrel, I'm big on animals. I hit that squirrel, and I'm like, oh shit, let me tone it down a bit. You ever hit a deer?
No, I never had a deer. Well, so a deer one time was running diagonally across the road, and I saw him the whole way.
Oh, so you could
So I'm
prevent it.
slowing my car down. I mean, I had one of my Tacomas. I slowed it down to a crawl, dude. And this deer was running like away from me diagonal, and dumb fucking deer just turned right around and ran right into the truck.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, and he dented it, and it just ran off. I'm like, fucking asshole, dude.
Yeah, I was actually when I worked for South State, we were driving, and now mind you, so we never seen a deer, but apparently, I mean, he was on the side of the road, but so my foreman, he was driving, and the deer ran into the driver's side door. It's not like we hit him; he hit us. I never seen no shit like that a day in my life. I cannot make this up. He popped a tire and the whole nine, but bro, and then how fast are these motherfuckers?
Dude, I've seen them jump.
Speeding.
I've seen them jump like they look like CGI.
They can jump.
It's like
it looks like the movie Avatar or
it's
some
insane,
stupid
dude.
shit. Yeah.
There's one jump like into like the top of a tree. I'm like, what? It looks like Peter Pan just.
Yeah, I'm scared
flying.
of deers. I'm scared of horses. I'm petrified of
They're
horses and
smart,
birds.
dude. They're smart as fuck.
Swear to God.
Horses. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared of birds and horses. You'll never catch me near a horse.
All animals are kind of scary
Yeah, but a
because
horse.
they're not scared of you.
They got
None of
those
them.
fucking teeth.
Yeah, I don't like snakes.
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't like them, but yeah, a horse kick you, you're done.
Yeah. You do see a lot because we drive quite a bit all over the place.
A whole lot. That's a real big part of the job.
Yeah.
And were you an apprentice or no?
No.
So I was at one point, and so they basically gear you up for well, this is how it is, this is how it is. And a lot of it is bullshit, but a lot of it is the reality of it. Like, you're going to have to drive a lot. You're not getting paid for it. You're going to get fucked some nights. Don't expect anyone to feel sorry for you, blah, 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 blah. But that's one of the first things they told us is buy, like that hoopty that I just pulled up in, that's my work car. I drive that bitch everywhere now.
Yeah.
But I bought it. I paid $900 for it. I get back and forth to work for it. Yeah.
Don't know you a dime that car.
No,
Huh?
fuck no.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-cylinder, and that bitch gets me because, dude, sometimes we went to Robbinsville.
Yeah.
That was an hour and 45 minutes for me.
I was
My
driving.
Mercedes is a 8-cylinder twin turbo supercharged. That bitch sucks gas like a fucking Capri Sun. Just knocks it back. It's bad.
What's that? I was on one of them roads that goes east to west. Like it'll bring you to like Six Flags and all the way down to the shore. On the other side.
70?
No, it's not 70. It's like It's like 90 something, 95 maybe.
I-95.
It's I-95 goes north and south, but the road that Six Flags is on, big long. I mean, it's like 4 lanes, you know, in each direction with a big grass strip divider, monster road, right? And I was driving for a contractor. I was going to pick up riprap all the way down the shore.
Big ass rocks.
And I could see coming at me, there was no traffic, right? Like when there's no traffic on a 4-lane road, you're like, something happened.
Yeah,
right?
I'll give it.
And I see up ahead, there's like just backed all the fucking way up, dude. And I'm getting closer, dude. And I see what looks like some lady running around the road. She's running around the road, and then I see a dog, right? And this woman is out of her car trying to catch a dog.
Holding
and as
up
you
traffic.
get closer, and this dog is, so as you get closer, this dog is just looking at her. And she's just, come here. Come on, little boy. Come on. And as you get even closer, it's a fucking coyote, dude.
No way.
It's a huge coyote.
The lady was insane.
She was nuts. She had no idea what a coyote was, dude. This thing was huge,
It was
dude.
about to fuck her up.
And she's just, come here. Come here.
No.
Come on, puppy.
And no one hopped out to help her?
I screamed out the window. That's a fucking coyote.
I got riprap to deliver.
But I was going 100 miles an hour, so all she heard was like, what?
You should, yeah. What?
But I don't know, and God knows whatever happened to that woman.
The coyote might have got her.
Might have. Maybe she.
But at that point, I feel like, you know, there's some people that just deserve certain shit.
Yeah. She
It's
looks like
like-
she deserved it.
Yeah, like, lady, stop it.
Come here, little puppy.
And you know what's crazy? She probably knew it was a coyote.
No way.
There's some people out there like that. Oh, he's harmless.
It was huge.
It's
dude.
harmless.
I didn't think coyotes
You ever
got
see
that
these
big.
guys on the internet that fucking the crocodile? It's got his
Yes.
mouth open. He just, hey, watch me stick my fucking head in there.
People are nuts, bro.
If I
Even the lions.
was in attendance, I'd probably throw like a piece of popcorn or something on the alligator's head and just chomp. You deserve that, dickhead.
Yeah.
Stop being stupid.
I was looking at like monster snakes. My son wanted to see. He's got like this little toy snake, and he's like, it was asking me how big they get.
Oh.
And I was just watching Joe Rogan, and I just saw them talking about this 20-foot fucking boa. So I was like looking it up for him, and he couldn't fucking believe. But people just will swim right
Yeah.
next to like fucking anything.
Sharks and all. You gotta be.
I would never, dude.
Different level of crazy.
Do you not
I
care?
can't.
You just don't care if you die.
With the animals, I
you don't care if you get eaten by snake.
I do like a little bit of adrenaline, but with the animals, I
You're
just
defenseless
can't trust.
though.
Yes,
like if that
exactly.
thing wants you, it's gonna get you.
That's my point.
You
Like,
have no hope.
these people in the circus with the bears and shit. Like,
Yeah.
do you know how strong this
Yeah.
thing is? But I like a little adrenaline. You ever been skydiving?
No.
Would you go?
I would, yeah.
Would you? Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I would.
I
Yeah.
want to go, but my wife doesn't want to do it.
Yeah. So we got Johnny Stidham on this week, dude.
Yeah,
for the interview.
Johnny Stidham.
Low boy Johnny. Johnny
boy
Black.
J-
He introduced himself as Johnny Black, and I just always thought that was his name was Johnny Black.
Is that not his name? I mean, well, you said, of course, you said Johnny Stidham, but where'd Johnny Black come from?
I don't know. Sounds cool.
Yeah, it does. It sounds a lot cooler than Johnny Stidham.
It sounds way cooler. He's a great driver, dude.
Bro.
Dude.
He should be like a NASCAR or something.
Everything he drives just looks like it just looks so smooth.
Effortlessly.
Yeah.
Like literally, we went from one location to another because you know how that is sometimes. We get done at 12 and they're like, no.
Yeah.
We got somewhere else to go.
I know what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Come
hey,
over
but the
here.
fucking
Come over
park-
here. So long story short, everybody's phone was dying. So we're like, oh, we're just going to follow Johnny because he's got the paver on the low boy. We're moving the paver from one location to the next because we didn't have the second paver. So he's moving. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're just going to follow him. Dude, he was on the expressway going like 140,000 miles an hour. I could not keep up.
Holy
Dude, this
shit.
machine is like, fuck. The
Bro,
low boy
he's towing.
is human.
He was towing.
He has
He
no
was towing a
fear.
mill and a paver.
No, he had a paver and a roller.
Oh, dude, that's got to be he's got to be towing 130,000 pounds.
And how long is that low boy?
It's huge.
And
He weaves in and out of cones, dude. Like it's nothing.
Weaving out of cars.
It's crazy. Dude.
I didn't even want to do it in a truck. I seen him
good.
doing it on a low boy. Yeah, he's a great
He's really
driver.
good. He knows every square inch of that trucks, dude. It's unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
He's young, too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He is, man.
How the fuck do you realize that you can drive that thing?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're a driver, you're thinking about driving, stick around for the interview. Even if you don't like driving, if you just like talking about driving.
Right. If you like talking about driving, or if you got any plans to be a CDL driver, any of that, or the Teamsters, he's a Teamster.
Yeah.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they got a pretty sweet gig. So if you want any information on that, I'm sure Johnny Black will give it to you.
Yeah. Thanks again, dude, for
Thank you for having
stepping
me.
in, dude. Last second.
Yeah, 100%.
Save the day. Save the
100%.
podcast.
Yeah.
Episode 16
Put
survived.
my cape on. All I need is a little bit of God's water.
Yes, sir.
But yeah,
All right.
that Raggedy Randy guy, he's got to go. He's fucking weird, dude.
I fucking hate it here.
I fucking hate it here. Thanks for having me, brother. Always a pleasure.
Yep. Later. Thanks for sticking around for the interview. We're here with Johnny Stidham, local 331 Teamster. So, dude, what? You fell off a mill in the wintertime?
Yeah. We were
This
in
past
Elmer.
winter?
No, that was like 2 winters ago. Off the road tech.
Twice?
That one once, and the 12-footer, the working once.
Damn. How'd you slip?
Yeah, on ice. There was ice up there, and I didn't see it.
Damn.
And I loaded it from the right, on the right side panel. And then once I got up, turned around, I had to hurry up, go to the left because I was getting ready to cross the road, main highway 40, and I'm watching, and got across, and I went to go walk back across, and whoop, right down the back. And the mill was still going towards my trailer. I had to hurry up and get up and run, jump on it.
Oh, you couldn't even
I had to hit the emergency stop. I couldn't get back up on it.
like be in pain for a second. You had to act.
I was hopping, but I got
Damn,
there.
dude, that sucks.
And the working, I fell in Ocean City. That was hilarious.
Ice again or no?
Nah, it was hot. I was just trying to be quick because the truck was out in the middle of was that West or Bay? I don't know.
That was in this past summer. Oh god.
Old lady watched me fall. Are you okay?
I think they're paving that again. They're like ripping that whole
We got to go back again.
neighborhood's getting ripped
Yeah,
apart.
the whole neighborhood.
We paved the whole neighborhood.
We got all them streets in there, and I think one of the main streets between 34th and 9th, somewhere in there.
Damn, that's crazy. So what'd you do this weekend? You went to Lancaster.
No, I went to Maple Grove Raceway for the truck show
What
and truck race.
what kind of trucks? Like
Truck trailers,
Yeah.
dump trucks, anything. Bring anything there.
Do they like modify them?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
what do they do to them?
Anything from inside, outside, and motor work, and you name it. Customization 101.
Do they haul anything, or is it just the cab?
Some trucks that come there just to race. They're everyday working trucks. Some trucks come there that possibly never pulled a damn thing in their life.
Yeah.
And some of them, mainly all of them, they work every day. just guys are immaculate. They take care of their shit.
Yeah. You take care of your shit.
Try to.
I was talking to Jeremy 2 nights ago. I was like, man, I want to drive Johnny's truck so bad.
He drives it every now and then. Pulls
He
it
does?
Up, and he pulls it up, backs
You
it
let
up.
Jeremy drive it?
Yeah.
You got to let me drive that thing.
Hell no.
You have to.
That's my baby.
I'm just going to hop in and like take a video and then we'll attach it to this interview.
You were arguing with that lady out there, weren't you, in front of it the other night?
I didn't argue with her.
Well, I knew that, but
She was arguing.
she looked like she had a
She was-
couple. She had to have a couple.
Yeah, it was late. It was like 3:30.
Oh, I was gone then.
What time was it?
When I first got there to pick up the paver, I thought you were standing in front of my truck talking to somebody when I came across.
Oh yeah, she wasn't arguing with no one.
No.
She was talking to the cop. I don't know.
So
Some
was-
other lady the night before I posted a video of it was came out hollering at us. You guys fuck everything up. And it was like 3:30 in the morning, dude.
There was a lady pointing at me when I came in the dump truck because I've been riding the dump truck every night
Yeah.
trying to help them get ahead. And she come out, I mean, standing in my lane pointing at me. The troopers told her, and he's like, you need to get the hell back on your property before, you know, one of these trucks runs you over.
Yeah.
And right before I seen her, I was getting ready to flick the headlights off because I was coming up to the paver. And she's standing out there, and I don't know if Junior and them seen her, but she looked a little intoxicated, a little pissed.
They're all pissed out there, dude. They've been pissed from the whole job.
It's like shore
Everyone's
people.
pissed.
Everybody down the shore, like Ventnor and Margate are the worst. Longport, even worse. Like I can't even drop a piece of equipment out there until at least 7:30.
Well, a lot of times, like they're not even there. Like if you go to like Stone Harbor in like the time of year that you're allowed to be there, people are just gone. Like you know, they just leave these.
We did all right when we were down there.
Stone Harbor. Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
said a word. I went down there at like 2 in the morning because we were on nights then.
Did you know that the trash collection in Stone Harbor, you don't have to put your trash cans at the road. They go to the house and drag them out. And isn't that nice? I mean, the taxes are fucking high up there. They got to spend it on something.
Privilege.
Yeah, that's nice. Man.
Privilege.
They said there's not a house there that's under $1 million. Not one single house.
Well, you know where I was dropping equipment in Ocean City, right there on that main street that goes in there. That house that's on the corner there for sale. Well, one block in on the corner is like 1.1. And if that house was like say out here, it'd be like 150,000.
I don't know what house you're talking about, but I believe it. Yeah.
It's raggedy.
It's crazy,
It's
dude.
raggedy.
You buy
The grass looks
prop-
better than the whole house. I swear.
Buying property over a bridge is just. I mean, it's a great investment if you got it.
I mean, I don't know why they pay so much to live there. You got to listen to that da-dum, da-dum, da-dum of cars coming over that bridge nonstop.
Yeah.
Let alone one of us coming across, and it's real loud.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do it. Right there on the main drag too.
Yeah. People love the ocean.
Not me. I worked down there used to like going to the beach and the boardwalk, but once I started working down there and having to deal with them people, I can't
They're
do
very
it.
very yuppie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd use a different word, but I won't say it.
So how'd you start? When did you start driving?
Family owned a company, Triaxles. I started driving. I learned how to drive when I was 7. My grandpa kept beating it into my head. Probably shouldn't have, but then I got my CDL when I was 17 and ain't looked back since.
Damn, you were allowed to get it when you're 17.
Because of family owned trucking business.
Oh wow,
That was then. Probably now you probably can't do that.
that's weird. Now
I think you got to go to driving school.
you have to go to driving school.
I think so. I think it's
You
good
have to
federal.
drive. Yeah, and you can't like if you want to. They put restrictions. Like if you test with an automatic truck, they put a restriction. You can't drive a stick.
Hell with that.
Is that crazy?
That's ridiculous. Wow. Look at
I mean, it's not crazy, but it's like,
I mean,
why
look
wouldn't you just test with a stick so you could drive anything?
look what you got driving truck nowadays.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I mean, some of our guys are not. They don't even need to be near one, but hey, they come to work every day.
Yeah,
Let them work.
yeah. We ripped down a high voltage electric wire a couple months ago. Yeah.
I was almost back to the plant, and I got the phone call. Like, just take your time. I said, and then Uncle Jeff got a call, and then he called me, and he said, well, got a wire down. I said,
Yeah, we were down for a while. We were down for a couple hours.
yeah, because I got back out there. I was the first one in the paver. And I
Then we were up and running,
there.
and then the plant broke down. And we were like,
They had to switch. They switched stone bins.
Is that what they did?
Yeah,
They couldn't fix it?
It stopped feeding or something.
Damn.
Just
That's so
one
crazy.
That one bin just stopped. There's probably a chunk in it.
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah.
somebody's body or something.
I'll tell you what, this winter time they did a lot of maintenance to the plant.
Yeah, they did a
It's
hell
been
of a lot.
running really smooth all year for the most part.
Better than last year.
Yeah.
Because by last year, I think we were down at least 6 times. I think. Hell, I had to go get a.
We were
I had to go
down
get a screw.
constantly last year.
That was last year.
We were down constantly. I mean, like every time
Yeah,
we were on
like-
a job, it felt like
Yeah,
they were
that
like,
was
"Oh, plant's down."
First year I had my truck when it was new. I went up to what is it, Trap Rock, and I got a screw for the dust plant. It was pouring down rain. I was like I don't know if it's the right trailer to be pulling no damn 20-something foot squirt, but hey, listen, we built it up with blocks, and
Yeah.
the boss came up there with us, and Sylvester came up there, met me up there. We loaded on with a crane and turned around. I hauled ass back to the plant. I asked him where he wanted it. He said, back it down next to the dust plant. I backed it down there and left my truck there all weekend. Come back, my truck was parked in the yard.
Damn.
Actually, we went on nights then for the expressway.
No, I avoided that. I avoided the expressway last year.
Yeah, that was
So you started driving when you were 7, basically being introduced. What were you? And you were driving a triaxle at 17.
mhm.
All in what, sand and stone?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just locally. I couldn't leave state. I mean, I did a few times, but
Why couldn't you? Because of the restrictions. 'Cause
Yeah,
you were 17?
21, you're allowed to leave state.
Damn.
Yeah, 21. 21. That was then. Right? Probably the same now. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Other
I'm
state, other
surprised they
states,
let-
other states, 18. You can go out.
Well, is that a Pennsylvania thing or a New Jersey thing?
What the 18? You can leave state.
Yeah, like
I think it's further out.
like if
west.
you're allowed to drive in New Jersey at 17, I feel like they would let you out of the state. You know, maybe it's like Pennsylvania is
probably
more-
like driving restriction. I don't know.
yeah, whatever.
For like experience, it's probably
Yeah.
based on experience.
Yeah, that's
But,
awesome though. That's good experience.
Like I got my driver's license, and then 2 hours later, I went and took my CDL
Really?
test. Yeah, I had Class B first, and then I got my Class A when I was
I mean,
21.
dude, if you like took your driver's test in a triaxle, that would be badass. Which you can't do. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
I was getting ready to say,
You'd
but-
have to get your CDL first.
I mean, but if imagine if it didn't have air brake, you could.
Yeah. Yeah, like a little masonry dump or something.
Yeah, like a little Chevy dump truck or something.
Mhm. Very cool.
Do something like that. That'd be. They would know you're a farmer.
Do you ever do any like long haul?
I was over the road most from 21 to about 5 years ago.
Running freight?
hmm
Where were you?
Produce and meat.
How far were you going?
I've traveled to California 6 times. I've been across the country 6 times.
How long does that take?
Legally,
Yeah. Or no, not legally.
you can realistically you can make it in 3.5, 4 days. Take a nap or something like that.
Yeah.
But probably with logbook, it'd probably take you about 5 days.
Because of the 11 hours. What is it? It's 11 hours of driving, then 8 hours of rest, 11 and 8, like that.
Something well, 11 hours drive and then 10 hours off.
Well, how do you avoid a logbook?
Loose leaf.
Just lie. I
Keep
got you.
plenty of loose
Yeah.
leaves. I used to have a stack like that.
They haul meat to California
Yeah, I was taking pork out there.
in a reefer?
Mm-hmm. Out of this place, it's in like western Iowa. I forget, but it's a little hole in the wall place. Take it out there. I took it to Vernon, California.
Did you have like a set route? Was it like New
No,
Jersey to Iowa, Iowa to
something
California?
different every time.
Were they? Did you have a dispatcher, or
Just the owner to come.
the
Well, I
company
had
dispatch?
what the hell they call it? Don't forgot now. Guy you call and broker basically.
yeah?
That's all I dealt with. The
Yeah.
owner to gave me his number, said you deal with him and just run their ass off.
And he kept you full?
Yeah,
Everywhere
but
you went?
every time.
Yeah.
Well, I would leave Cali. It's funny. I would leave out of there with like 6 pallets to go back to Target distribution in Iowa. But it paid me to have for 6 pallets on the truck. It would paid the same as having a full trailer.
Yeah.
I would-
Really?
I'd bring 6 pallets of friggin' Monster,
No shit.
just regular Monster. And then I would ask the guy for a case. He's
Hook
like,
you up.
what kind you want? He would take his hand and just rip the case and just put it back in the trailer. And he's like, here you go. I was like, oh, thanks.
That's such a grind, dude, the freight.
And then like the pork I was taking, it wasn't even covered. It was in like a big tote, big cardboard tote. It was frozen, but it was like big chunks of just like quarters of pig.
Like Rocky style, just
Bas-
hanging from the
basically.
ceiling.
Well, they stopped the
Yeah,
hanging
yeah.
beef, the swinging beef thing, because too many trailers overturned. Mm-hmm. That's like basically pulling livestock. I pulled livestock into fucking New York,
Did you?
right in the Brooklyn market.
What
Cows.
was it? Really?
Did it one time.
Is it is it weird?
The looks you get, yeah.
Like what are they in? Like, can you see the cows from the outside?
Yeah, there's holes in the trailer.
It's like a horse trailer kind of, but just big.
It's a lot bigger.
But it's enclosed like that.
Well, it's enclosed, yeah, but there's little, like, you got like little round holes. And then
Yeah.
you got a big oval and round holes, big oval.
That must
the whole
stink.
trailer. Cleaning it. Well, goats, they stink. I brought them from Uvalde.
Chickens fucking stink.
Yeah, I brought goats from Uvalde up to Trenton. Well, almost to Trenton. Right there off 130. We paved right past there, actually.
No shit.
But the yard that I took them to, if you go a little bit past that, that's where we were paving up there and whatever that is.
Are they noisy, the animals, when you take them?
Goats are, yeah. I mean, everything is. They make noise the whole time.
Are they pissed, or are they just like just talking? To
Bulls, yeah. Like male cows, they're fucking worse.
Damn.
Because they start rustling back and forth. You'll be going down the highway and you just
Drop the trailer.
no, you got to unload it yourself.
You got to unload the cow.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you do that?
You get in there with your taser or your little
Little zap stick.
zap stick and get to work.
What? Can you walk me through this?
Like
so you
that's
back
where I-
into
that's where I
a
learned-
dock.
you back into a chute.
So it's low. It's not a high.
Nah,
Okay, it's low. So you back into a chute, and then you open a door. How do you open
lower
the door?
You lower your door down with a rope. It's like one of them garage doors or whatever that claps.
Yeah.
You roll it down, and you tie it off. That way you're able to, when you get the last one on, you're able to just fling it and let it fall back down again.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically you got to count. You got to count everything that goes on, and load them. Like the farmer, if you're lucky, you got a farmer that has like his son or his daughter, like a little kid or something like that. He's counting each one, and hopefully your number matches theirs, or is
We got to start over.
close if you're close as possible. Or like I did with the goats, I had to count them when I was offloading them, make sure I had everything.
That sounds
bad.
horrible.
I had 2 die on the way up.
Just from trauma.
Got one of them got kicked by another one.
Yeah.
It, like collapsed his throat, making a weird noise. It was fucking weird.
Oh my god.
It sounded disgusting, but
I wonder how often that probably happens a lot.
well,
I mean, do they load them in there? Is there like regulations on how many you can put in there? Well, there's weight, right? I mean, it's weight.
when you're livestock hauling, there ain't no weight.
There's no weight.
There is legal weight, but you do what
What they tell you to do?
Yeah. Wherever
Yeah, but you're crossing like state line. Like, don't you have to pull into like a scale or something?
technically, yeah.
You just blow right through them.
Yeah. Just hold it to the floor, hope for the best.
God damn, dude. That's sketchy as fuck.
I had 32 hours to get from Uvalde to Trenton.
Do they just come rumbling out, or how do you get them to come out? Like,
Sometimes they're scared, like they don't want to get out. Like,
Can
they
you-
know it's coming.
is there anything you could do to like make it so only one could come out at a time, so you could count them? Or you gotta just
Not really.
They're just
Well, inside the trailer, you got different chutes and different compartments. Close the compartments off. You
Wow.
lower the ramps, raise the ramps. You can unload one compartment at a time.
oh,
But
so that's not
it's
that bad.
ju-
I thought it was just like a massive.
Hey, that's where I learned to run. Shit, I was probably faster than Lamar Jackson. I ran from a damn cow. She was trying to kill me. I was gone. I ran.
God.
I don't even think I used my hands to climb the fence. I straight climbed it and was
Chopped it
gone.
like a deer.
I climbed up two wooden poles and was gone. Jumped over the other side. And that was the worst because I landed right in the mud.
Did it have horns? The bull?
Nah,
Oh,
she was pissed at.
oh, I was
She
a
was
girl.
separated from her calf.
Yeah, oh.
I had the calves up top. She was trying
There's
to pin me.
There's two levels.
Yeah, you got up top and bottom
How do you get them up top?
ramp.
Oh, and you can put the ramp up.
Yeah.
And that. Okay.
See, with the goats, you got to put little wood chips down because if they see that silver floor,
Yeah.
they don't like that.
I imagine they don't.
Cows don't really like it either.
My dog won't walk down wooden steps. So like animals are.
My
are
son,
weird
my
about
son flies down wooden
surfaces.
steps.
Yeah.
It's fucked up to say it like that. He's funny though.
Yeah. Kids are funny. Damn. So that's cool. You're hauling livestock. Was that I mean, that was how did you like?
That was with my uncle in Texas.
He was just like, yeah, you want to haul some.
I was going
Cows?
to work for him at the time.
How long did you do it for?
Not long at all.
Nah.
He ended up, he was going back to Texas. He left me here and he was coming back to get me the truck, and he was going to fly back home, and he ended up breaking the transmission on the way up. And I think I ended up getting the call for here. I think for Barrett.
Probably fuck yeah. Get me
Well,
out-
he
get
told
out of
me
this
he
cow
told me
shit.
he was like, you get in the union, you're like, you're going.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry about me.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
What's the pay like doing like hauling
Livestock,
livestock? Is the
Big.
livestock? I would imagine
Livestock's-
livestock's got to be high.
big money.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of cutthroats in it now, but it's
all
slowly
cutthroat.
getting turned.
Yeah.
It's going back up.
No
I know
shit.
I know one truck in a year could possibly make up to 500 grand in 1 year,
Wow.
and he's got 7 trucks now, 6.
Wow.
He just blew his up, 6.
Well, I mean, the maintenance on them is pretty high. You got to figure on like
They're,
50,000.
they're constantly running. So
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have basically best of the best. And
Yeah.
make sure you're up on your game, staying up on it,
The
and
insurance is probably really high. Hauling cattle.
anything.
That's expensive, dude.
Cargo insurance for that probably a little bit more than regular.
Yeah. I would imagine just the auto insurance for that is pretty high.
Produce is cargo insurance is high too.
Bro, I was running those box trucks. They were charging me like 30 grand for a 26-foot box truck.
That's crazy.
I couldn't imagine what a
When I ran produce,
cattle trailer cost.
I hauled one load out of Georgia. Was it Georgia? Yeah, Georgia. No, picked up in Florida actually, and it was all green beans. The whole trailer, no pallets, no nothing. It was straight crates of
Just
fucking
dumped them. Yeah.
all the way to the roof. I was bringing them to Boston, up to Shaw's Marketing, and they told me, don't stop, keep running, run hard, get it up there. You got $500,000 in the back of your trailer. I said, huh? I said, so I can grow green beans and one load of these makes $500,000? He was like, yeah.
Damn.
I said, that is fucking absolutely nuts. I didn't know people in Boston eat that much.
I guess, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I've
a lot of money, dude.
hauled some big money loads.
Yeah, I would say. I'm trying to think if I
Had a lot of fun doing it, but
hauled an Iron Man suit one time that was going to like a Comic-Con,
damn.
which was pretty cool.
The only-
It was
the
in
only-
like a coffin type of thing. And we had to run it. It was somewhere up in one of
Like
the
the
casinos.
craziest thing I ever hauled was out of Mulligan Hill cold stores. Like they get all kind of exotic fish and it's all frozen. And a half right down the middle of a fucking kangaroo on the floor of the trailer.
No shit.
If I had my old,
Frozen solid.
yeah, if I had my old iPhone, I had a picture of it. It was literally straight down the middle. You seen the pouch and everything. Like it was
You
half a
kidding me?
kangaroo. Not at all.
Why would they do that? Why would they cut it in half like that?
They went to U.S. Foods in Maryland. I was a little like, I am not eating nothing from here.
U.S. Foods in Maryland sells kangaroo meat.
To somebody, I don't know who, but
I mean, I guess they might have an exotic section. I thought they just sold
Hold
like
on.
fucking chicken nuggets.
I hauled a lot of fish that I've never seen in my life.
Wow.
Come from like Chicago and stuff. I've
Live
never
or dead?
dead.
Oh.
I've never eaten. I wouldn't even eat it.
Yeah.
Probably sushi or something.
You ever see a monkfish? Is that a monkfish? They look disgusting, dude. The meat of it looks so bad. It's supposedly really good. I think I might have tried it one day. It's like just slimy, nasty looking
Like a eel.
fish meat. I think, I don't know. River Road has it usually, and it does not look appetizing.
River Road. Well, up there where we paid.
Yeah, the Clam House.
Which one?
River Road Clam House. They got it's right on the. It is right by. It's down church. It was a Church Road we did. Old Church. It's fucking cool. They bring. I mean, the fishermen bring in fresh every day.
I know that.
Scallops.
At the end of the Moss Mill Road there, that bar. Remember we did the little bridge? We had,
Oyster Creek.
yeah.
That place is fucking good, dude.
I heard it. I think that the guy went there. Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Guy.
Whatever his name.
Guy Fieri.
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
But he was there.
That place, he did. It's funny because the stuff that he highlighted on their menu was not like any of their good. Like I never even heard of the stuff that he was highlighting on their menu. There was one thing he did that I tried it after I watched it and it was pretty good. I get it now. Like Jersey Devil. I think it was Jersey Devil shrimp or something. It's like a spicy shrimp. Like
That'd be something I try. Probably.
yeah. Michelle's family goes there. I mean, like once a week. We go there. We were going pretty often. Now we don't. I mean, we have 3 kids now. We don't go anywhere too often. But
Then mine wants to have another one. I'm like, you think it's hard
you
now?
got one?
I got one.
One boy?
Little turns 4 next month.
Hell yeah.
25th.
Hell yeah.
I call him Halloween baby.
Nice. Michelle's birthday is on Halloween.
No shit.
Yeah.
My
This
little,
is
my
our
little
Halloween
cousin does.
episode.
Oh damn.
Yeah. It's gonna be what? The 25th is Saturday. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Friday. Friday's the 25th.
No, we're in September right now.
Oh, you gotta cut that. I'm way off. Holy fuck! We're in September.
I didn't even
Thank
know.
God.
I didn't even know it was Sunday.
I was about to start buying presents from.
I was like, why is football on today? She's like, it's Sunday. She's like, "See, every time you work nights, you are all messed up.
I hate night. Do you like nights?
As a driving tractor trailer, yeah.
Yeah. It's
I love
probably
it.
way better at night.
I mean, moving a 12-footer is the only problems I have really, because like when we were on every night, basically was on the expressway for me so far with the low bed, and I got to leave basically the key on the low bed the whole time, or on the mill to leave all the lights on, and I'll tell you, they still don't even give a shit that the lights are on. Like they will, on both sides, come flying past you.
No shit.
I had a Lamborghini and a Ferrari racing one night. Past who did I have behind me? Kevin was behind me,
Really?
and I seen his lights flash. And I'm like, what? Like I'm not getting over. I'm getting ready to go in the rest area. I was literally probably another low bed length from getting all the way over and going up into the plaza, and I just happened to see blue lights on one side, blue on the other. I'm like, what the? I thought it was Garrett
And they just
because he had the
keep ripping,
remember he had
yeah.
the LEDs in
Yeah.
his truck. I'm like, maybe it's him. I was like, well, who the hell's on the other side? And I was like,
Just gone.
because I had the window up on that side, but the window was down on my driver's side. I'm like, what the hell was
How
that?
fast
I
were you
looked.
going?
I was running every bit of 65. They had to be doing every bit of 165
Yeah.
because they literally shook the whole cab of the truck. I
That's
had the red
cool.
truck too. They shook the whole cab.
Every time I see it, like a super car like that,
There was one down there Friday.
every time but they're never driving night. Like they're never driving.
He drove past the paving crew at like
Yeah, but they're always going like
he
0
was-
miles an hour.
He was revving it up.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, they rev them up, but I never seen them. Like I never seen a Ferrari. I never seen what a Ferrari could do or a Lamborghini. Every time I see them drive, they're just like in the slow lane. Like get the fuck away from me.
I've seen my fair share of supercars being all over the place.
Yeah.
Florida. Surprisingly, I seen the least in Florida.
Really?
I seen more in Arizona.
What part of Florida?
I didn't run too much like beyond Immokalee.
If you go down like to the tropics in Florida, there's a
Oh,
ton of
I
super
don't-
like Naples. What's it? Nap? What's the fuck? Naples? Yeah,
Yeah.
Naples.
Naples,
Like
yeah.
you like the coast. I'm a fucking idiot right now. What's it called? The west side of Florida.
The Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast, yeah, the
Oh, the
Gulf,
West.
yeah, Gulf Coast, like down south, like that, like southwestern part of Florida.
Like if you go up like northern Florida, like out towards Tallahassee and keep going, it is like total hillbilly country.
Oh yeah,
It is.
yeah.
It's you don't even think
Well,
it's
you're right next to Alabama.
that in Georgia. You
Texas is right there.
Really,
Yeah.
they should just cut off that tip
Mm-hmm.
and just give it to Georgia because that's what it's like.
But you got Panama City, right there. Panama City Beach
And
is pretty cool.
It's still hillbillyish.
It
Like they
Yeah, but
they
like-
talk with
Yeah, they do.
real southern
You're
drawl.
right.
I'm like,
You're right. That's a different time zone.
I think I'm down at Talladega or something like that.
Do you know that's the next time zone over?
Where?
Florida. Panama City Beach is the next time zone. It's not Eastern Standard.
I used to deliver on the other side of Panama. It was still the same.
Nah, Panama City Beach is different.
My phone would never change every time I was there.
Can you confirm? I'm almost positive.
I never even, well,
I
maybe
was
I
down
didn't
there.
notice.
I was in Panama City for a month.
No, I probably didn't notice. I was always 3 hours early to that stop.
Yeah.
And I'd be sleeping and then I would come out and I'm like, man, well, I'd be empty by the time I left there anyway.
Yeah.
That would be my last stop with mushrooms and I would go down to Mockley, get loaded with tomatoes, turn around and haul ass to Boston.
Damn, that's cool. So, how long you been in the union then?
4 or 5 years. 4.
Wow, that's cool.
I spent my first season in a dump truck and then
Low boy ever since.
a little bit ever
How'd you
since.
get? How'd they pick you to do that?
Dude knew I drove tractor trailer before I came there. Scott did, and he was like, "Oh, would you ever be interested in driving a little bit?" I said, and they were demoing a brand new 389 long hood Red Bull, and I was like, "Yeah, if it's driving that." It's like I'm not driving nothing less
Yeah.
because I showed him what I drove before that, and it's like I got standards, and if they're not met, then I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Yeah.
And then the guy got fired that winter, and the other dude was at rehab.
So it's not like running a low boy, right? There's a through the union is it a set rate, or do you get like
It's in our contract. We get a set.
so like a driver for like if you were driving a triaxle, for example,
You got a set rate.
if you're
and-
milling, you
and
get one number. If you're paving, you get another number.
Yeah.
If you're on a state job, you get,
I
right?
don't know how the state job thing works.
I don't know
but
either.
This is the first state job
But a
I've been
low
on.
boy, if you're running a low boy running equipment, you're getting the same number all the time, no matter what, no matter where you're going.
Back in the day, like 30 years ago when Uncle Jeff started, he said they used to get prevailing rate on every time they had equipment on wherever that equipment was going. They got the rate of that county,
Okay.
because it changed per county. They used to get it that way.
So would you say it's a fair, like, would you say the union set rate is a fair number for for the shit you got to do?
Not really, no.
Is it a reasonable
I think
number?
it's reasonable for somebody with no experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had none coming into this. I had never pulled a piece of equipment in my damn life. I only pulled box trailers, but I guess pulling and driving what I did for so long, it kind of trained me for it.
Yeah. And then you run into those situations where you got no call, no shows, people quit, people get sick, people on vacation,
And then I get
and you're the
slammed with it. I get
you're the
slammed with
lone wolf.
I get slammed with everything.
Yeah, that is like, I mean, you had to be working what, 18 hours a day? I mean, like how many, like you could just keep driving forever.
I think for a week straight, I was up over 15 a day. A couple of them was like 18. Yeah. One of them, I went home, got a shower, and I had to be right back.
And that's not easy driving either. How like how high above the ground is that low boy? 6 inches?
Nah. Well, with my new truck, yeah, it sits a lot higher. I have a different suspension than I had the Pete. The Pete sat a lot lower. My trailer used to be like, I don't know.
It's not even 6 inches?
Empty, yeah.
And you're
About
hauling-
that, but like with the road tech on,
Yeah.
say you got like a quarter tank of water in it, you're looking at like 2-3 inches off the ground, not even.
That's not easy driving,
Nah.
like at all.
You just gotta watch everywhere you go.
Like you can't get over a speed bump, can you? I mean, if you're sitting 2 inches above the ground,
Depends.
you're dragging.
Well, I have a special little tool in my truck, a little button. I just push the button and it jacks the truck up. Pushes the airbags
For
to
speed
max
bumps?
capacity.
What's the
Well,
heaviest
anything,
thing? Is
really.
Is the buggy the heaviest thing?
Nah, that's actually probably. Say you have like a paver and a big paver and a big roller. That's probably equivalent. I'd say the buggy probably only weighs 70,000.
And what's the 12-footer?
The Road Tech weighs 110, 111, and the working weighs, I'd say about 101, somewhere around there.
Is that the heaviest thing you have to haul?
The Road Tech is, yeah.
What are those belts? Like those, you know the
Boom.
Nah, they're like you put sand in them and it separates the sand, like runs through. It's like a filter.
Crusher, like a stone crusher, basically a separator.
I don't know.
Like we got them in the yard.
Yeah, I saw a guy hauling one of them down in.
Yeah, they're crushers, stone crushers.
He said it was a buck 60.
Depending on the crusher, yeah, it could be anywhere from that to probably more than that. I'd say probably you need a couple trailers.
That 12-footer's wide though. I mean,
the working is 13, maybe 13.2, and the Road Tech is 14.5.
yeah, you go over some of them overpasses, dude. You're just like hoping for
That's
the best.
14 wide. Like the Road Tech's the tallest. I think I could put I can get the working down to like 13 flat if I like maneuver it just right, and I got and the boom's not folded. I think it's like 13 flat. I can get it.
So I mean, you're pretty. I mean, you're fairly new at this.
3 years, yeah.
How was this super intimidating? Like going in equipment you've never. I mean, like the equipment you're hauling around looks like dinosaurs. Like it's
big.
Not that they're old, but they just look like.
I was just always taught if you're scared, don't do it. Get the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
And don't be a bitch. And Grandpa always beat that into my head. So when I got into this, it was.
There was no nerves, no nerves, no butterflies. You were just like, oh yeah, give me that.
The first thing I loaded, I think, was the M loader in the yard up there for snow removal on the parkway, and he helped me load it on, and I did all the tightening it down, and chained it, and 75 all the way back. Never looked back since. Then the second day, I put the buggy on, and then that was intimidating at first. Like,
yeah, because the buggy,
weird.
like half the wheel hangs over, right?
Yeah, you got. The old trailer was 2 tread and 2 treads, so it was like 4 inches of tire hung off. Now,
yeah, but like, how do you figure that out the first time? Like, are you going up it and you're like, whoa, I feel like I'm
trying to think how. I know Uncle Jeff told me when I got down there to unload it, Delilah, he was like, make sure you have 2 and 2. No, it was 2.5, 2.5 on the Etnire trailer. My Rogers is like 1 3/4, 1 3/4, like just about 2, but not there yet. And that's how I load that. I mean, now it's just like I'll drive that bitch on full speed and pull it back and hit the parking brake and jump off. But when I first started, I got lucky the first time I ever loaded it by myself. So like first shot, I pulled it on or backed it on and set everything down and got done and waited for Garrett to get there.
So you say 2.5, 2.5. What if you're 2 and 3, or 1.5 and 3.5? Like, I mean, does it feel that different?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you done it before? Like, have you ever?
I've done it depending on where I go.
Yeah.
And like the roads I know I have to take, I know the curve of the road. I'll load it a little more hanging off to the left than I will hanging to the right.
Man, dude, that's like such a
That's like
a lot of shit no one would think about. You know?
The mills, instead of pulling them straight on, I counter the weight.
Yeah.
So I'll put say like the Road Tech. I'm damn near on the metal, pulling the Road Tech on because it's the belt box is just it's too wide. Really, they need a 10-foot drum on it. But
I saw you go over the Weymouth Road overpass with the Road Tech on. Bro, that dude. First of all, like, you're going down Weymouth headed towards the Pike. Everyone's beeping at you. Like, everyone is just like wailing their horn at you. Like, fuck you. Like there's anything you could do about it.
I'm
you literally picked it up from that road. So
I'm called number one at least.
Yeah.
When I have the big mills on, I'd say at least 10 times.
But you go over that fucking overpass, dude, and there is no shoulder.
Nah.
I mean, what? I mean, like, how? Like, are you just hoping people are like not coming? Or do you take any
it's a swing.
precautions?
It's a swing, really. You either pray or you just say.
I mean,
well,
can you see them in enough
Yeah.
time where you can stop and let them,
Sometimes not stop, but I can.
or
see
they
them
can see
enough.
you?
I've only had to brush up against a guardrail once,
Yeah,
which it was didn't do anything, but just
Yeah.
shoot sparks everywhere.
yeah.
But that was only because of a bus. That was it.
Man, that's.
I knew there was kids on it, so I was like,
Yeah.
Having a kid, I
Yeah.
got a new perspective on life.
Man, you drive that thing like it's a Mazda Miata, dude.
I put it in some tight places.
You do. You gotta let me drive. You gotta let me drive it. Are you coming out this week
Where?
to Route 9
I
with
don't know.
that thing?
Waiting on the text now.
Good. Will you let me move it?
It's just news.
Can I pull it up like Jeremy does?
He normally pulls it up to get it out of the way.
Yeah, can I pull it up to just pull it up?
The inspector go get mad at you.
You just try. You make it look like such a nice drive. Like I just want to drive it so bad. I just want to drive it.
It's not. I don't know. It's like driving a car to me.
I know. You
You get in it, you'll probably say it's not comfortable.
yeah,
See,
but
I don't-
I just want to feel it.
I don't like the
just,
seat.
Yeah.
I'm big on a comfortable seat, and that's one seat that I just can't get with.
Yeah.
Or like the way everything's set, the way the dash. I'm used to driving a Pete or old school Kenworth where it was flat dash,
Yeah.
and I was up against the dash. My knees used to hit the dash in the old Kenworth, and this one I just can't get. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when I would sit out there all night, I would try to relax and try to take a nap or something like that. There was no getting comfortable.
Yeah.
That truck's impossible.
Do you like the triaxles? The Max?
No,
I love the Max.
I don't like them.
I love
I
it.
got 521 when it was brand new.
Really?
I got that. I was only there for 3 months, and I got a brand new truck.
It was a Mac? 520 was a Mac?
521. I'm the one that tinted the windows in it,
Oh.
and there's a lot of room, but I've reached for the fucking clutch. I don't know how many times. It's automatic. I
Yeah.
busted my knee all up and shit. It's bad,
Yeah.
but it was a rough ride. It actually empty. That thing was a rocket. It would take off faster than any of the other ones. I guess it was just a freak of a truck, but
It's still kicking. How many miles are on that thing?
I haven't even been in it. And
It's got to be
I
500,000.
haven't drove that in 2 years.
It's got to be 500,000 miles on it.
Hell no.
No?
There's probably only 100 and something on it.
From
maybe
5
two.
years ago?
Maybe 200.
In 5 years?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
There ain't that much. I got out of it with 60,000.
No shit.
I put 60 on it in here.
I guess they're not hauling.
Oh, no, from July. I had that truck for 2 months.
You put 60,000 miles on it.
I think it was 2 months. Or maybe it was a year. Was it a year? I started in July and got it in October.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got it in October. My son was born, the following year. So yeah, I drove a dump truck for a year. Then I got a little bit. So yeah, 4 years.
Do you like it?
Because my son was actually born on the day I got my truck,
Really?
the year later, which was kind of weird to me.
It's weird that you know the day you got the truck.
I know the day I got every new truck I ever got.
It's crazy.
I got the purple and cream Kenworth in late September. I think it was the 28th. I don't know the date, the year date, but that's when I got that one. I got the red stretched Kenworth or Pete, and it was cold. Then it was January, I believe 30th. I got that one, and what was the last new one I got? They're the only new trucks I ever got.
So do you prefer so you've done everything. You've done every kind of driving there is. You've hauled freight, you've hauled sand and stone, you've hauled livestock, you've hauled mushrooms, produce, over the road, local.
Bulk tank, dump trailer.
Do you like the lowboy? Do you like moving equipment? Is this like your niche?
But yeah, it's a different challenge every time.
Yeah.
I mean, you load the same things, but there's always a challenge of where you're going, what you got to deal with, height, width, road.
Yeah.
Never know if
I would
you're going to get a
imagine.
pin that takes you out to the fucking ocean.
Mm-hmm. How do you? So will you just use like a trucker GPS to make sure you stay on a?
Nah, I just look at my phone. I just go by that.
Do you have you don't have a trucker GPS on your phone?
I do. I have it. I have one in the truck. I don't turn it on. It's messed up. It keeps shutting off all the time.
They're weird.
It's got like a.
They're
thing
never.
up-
They're
there's like
always. They always fuck up.
It's got like a warning
Yeah.
thing that pops up all the time.
They always fuck up.
I've had it forever. So I want to get the new one. It's got like internet, tablet, and all that
Yeah.
shit on it.
They fuck up even worse.
Probably. I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt it.
They never load. They don't.
But I
know
heard
how
that they have a
the
thing
hour
where you
down.
can put music, videos, you can put all kinds
yeah?
of shit on. You use it as
Cool.
basically you use it like an Apple tablet, which I have one, but my son he
Took it over?
occupied that one. So
Yeah.
Dad, just go get something else, Dad. It's like everything else.
Yeah, I hear you. I have we have like little drawing games for the kids on our phones, like if we're out or something, and they're just like,
Mine is YouTube for kids. I just say it.
yeah,
Or he's got to watch mine like Large Car Mag or Big Rig videos.
Oh, yeah?
Trucks, all the trucks. He's has a little Johnny truck show there. Like he was in his glory yesterday.
oh, that's cool.
Like
that's awesome.
he took us where he wanted to go yesterday. Like that's how it was.
Did you ever take them in the lowboy?
Nah, we're not allowed to do that. I took him.
I mean, did you ever show it? Like, did you ever take it home and like
Oh, he
put them up there?
he knows.
Yeah,
They come bring me food or something like that.
that's cool.
They come see me all the time.
That's nice.
I took him in Nikki's triaxle
Did you?
when I went to the Atlantic City truck show.
He's probably fired up.
When I took, oh yeah,
Yeah.
fell asleep halfway through.
Yeah, Billy let Steven go in the backhoe with him for like, he let us go up.
I think
and
Garrett
down the.
took LJ with
Yeah.
him when he smoothed him out
Yeah.
my mother-in-law's driveway.
Yeah, back
We
when,
did
he was,
English Creek.
back when he's into equipment. He doesn't care anymore.
He was
He's like Godzilla now.
he's into his equipment, but he's got to have what I haul.
Mm-hmm.
And like finding die cast like rollers. I found one yesterday at the truck show, actually, a cat roller, and he was like, "No, I don't want that." I was like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "I want a dump truck like you're driving." I'm like, "I don't think we're gonna find one of them here."
Yeah,
And he ended up settling for a bulk tank tractor trailer, big one. So
that's cool.
got him that, and I asked Mom if I can get the roller. She's like, "No." I said,
I got Steven like his like an old school fire engine. It's a Mack fire engine, like a I don't know what year it would be. It's 1960 Mack fire engine.
they got die-cast working milling machines too, but they're pricey, real pricey.
Oh shit.
Working has die-cast of like everything they have.
How pricey?
Caterpillar, pretty pricey, like a 300 range, 400.
But they're not like toys though. They're just like models.
Yeah,
right?
they're
like
actual
they'll
models.
you could break them if you try to play with them.
They're metal die-cast, but they're
Yeah.
strong as shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like some of the tractor trailers that I want to get, they're like this big. They're like for when he gets older, they'll probably be worth something one day. They're like $200-300. My
Yeah.
brother has them that they're like 400 a piece, and they're like, he's like, "Oh, these are all your sons when I die." I'm like,
Nice.
"What do I get?"
Do you are you gonna stay up late tonight?
Yeah, I'll be up all night.
Do you get sleep? Were you gonna be able to get sleep tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll sleep during the day.
I can't
I'm like,
sleep.
I say that now. I'll probably fall asleep tonight.
It's so
Probably.
hard. It's hard not to just get a fucking sleep. I mean, I look at it like I could stay up until 2-3 o'clock in the morning, but the kids are definitely gonna wake me up at like 7.
Oh, LJ comes and just punched me in the
So
face.
I'd rather just go to bed at like 10 and just get a full night's sleep, and then just have a rough night tomorrow. And
I
then
get
just
nailed right in the
start
cheek,
over.
right here. Wake up, Dad.
Aw,
You're on my
he
side.
nails you?
He tells me it's his bed. Get out. So I'll go sleep in his bed. I say, "See, you have it." Then he'll drive her nuts. Wake up, Mom. Wake up. She gets mad.
I just got a huge new couch. It's so comfortable. I could sleep there. I could fall asleep
That's
every
normally
time
where I
sit in
fall
it.
asleep on the couch.
Oh.
I'll be watching TV and it's I had Chinese last night, so I was gone. I woke up
Yeah.
at like 2. I was like,
There's like nothing worse than the smell of Chinese food when you're done. You know what I mean? Like I have to get that out. Like I can't put it in the trash. I got to take it out of the house. That's how much I hate the smell of like Chinese food after I'm done eating
it's
it.
fucking delicious, but
It is. You get it. It smells great, but it's the second you're done and you're full, you're like, ugh.
Some of it tastes
Fuck.
better the second day. Some of it.
Well, yeah.
Apparently, like
Lo mein?
when you when you heat
I'll
it up,
tear up some fucking lo mein the next day. Yeah.
especially when you take like the fried stuff, put it in the air
I eat
fryer.
it cold. I eat it cold at work. I take it to work. Eat it cold. Noodles and
I eat
shit.
pizza cold.
Yeah, I eat everything cold.
Most of it I eat cold. Some of it I won't.
Yeah.
Like chicken and stuff, I'll heat that back up.
Well, we have to eat everything cold. I
These-
can eat. I can literally eat anything cold. It doesn't bother me.
I swear the best Chinese is in the Bronx.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, hands down.
I believe you.
When we used to get it, they used to deliver it on a bicycle into the market.
Fucking kangaroo lo mein.
Shit, you should see the rats around Hunts Point. They look like possums.
Yeah.
They're fucking huge, like huge. Like the rats you see on like some of the movies, like the real big
Yeah.
ones that look like linebackers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna start the Penguin tonight. You watching the Penguin? The series on
How's that?
HBO? It's about the Penguin from Batman. It's like a spin-off. It's like the whole series is about like how the Penguin got started. Looks
I usually
cool.
watch sports shows on FS1.
Do you?
That and Motor Trend.
Yeah.
I like Texas metal.
You strike me as a Batman guy for some reason.
Hell no. Screw him. He's trash.
Soon enough, dude. Your 4-year-old will get into it. We'll get you into it.
He's more into the hell's that show? He likes his Lego shows.
Lego's the shit, dude.
But
Look.
see where I got lucky? I'm building the Bigfoot, the Bigfoot monster truck, the real big one. I got that Legos.
Is it the Technic or is it a real Lego?
That was real.
'Cause they had
it
the
come with the die
Technic.
cast and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like it'll be probably about that big.
Yeah, they're bad. I
pretty
love
nice.
Legos.
I know tires are like that big.
Yeah, they're
It's
cool
actually
shit.
rubber tires. They're cool as shit.
Oh, watch this, dude. What?
I was looking at that. I forget where. Oh shit!
It's bad to the bone, dude.
I had a fucking dump truck that I built for him, and he trashed it. But the cat dozer. Did you see the D11 dozer they have or D9 dozer?
Yeah.
Watch the dude put it together. It said it took him 11 hours or something like that.
They got a crane or something too. It's like either
Yeah.
a crane or an excavator.
Dude,
It looks
it's like
fucking
it's
awesome,
it's
dude.
fucking tall. I was looking at it. I was like,
Yeah.
Then I was looking at the Titanic
Talk
one.
about expensive. The fucking Legos are. You could. I mean,
Dude, when I was a kid, they were literally
it was.
like
it was
$5-10. And
Yeah.
you get a box of whatever. For,
but they weren't like sets like this, were they?
Nah, they
I don't
weren't.
remember. I didn't even know Legos did that.
It was basic.
Yeah.
They were like basic.
It was just like, here's-
basic cartoon stuff, and then now like with him, I go into the Lego section. I'm like, wow.
They got engineers. Like you
Oh, yeah,
gotta
it's-
be like a
it's
Lego engineer.
It's a big thing now.
Yeah.
Like Hot Wheels, that skyrocketed. I mean, they're still only like $1.25.
Yeah,
something
they're not
like that.
bad.
They're not.
They're not cool no more. Like those like the loops and shit. They suck.
It's the same thing we had when we were kids.
When we were a kid, they were good. I
They
thought.
just shoot a little faster now.
I thought they were good when we were kids. Now they're like,
He's got like an actual storage tote full of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Like Cars the movie, he's got almost probably every single car. Maybe more. Maybe some that were like in the background of the movie.
that's cool. That's cool. He's into that. Steven, like I don't know about
He's
LJ.
he's like into the Smokey and the Bandit scene.
Does he
Thank
change?
God.
Like, does he keep changing his?
It's been consistent with
Yeah,
trucks
that's
since
cool.
he was little.
Yeah, that was the first thing Steven liked was trucks. It was like trucks and like excavators and stuff like that. He was real into it. And then
Excavator. That's what
Yeah.
he says all the time.
well,
Excavator.
Blippy, I think
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Blippy came to his second birthday.
Oh Jesus.
He was fucking.
What, the
he was
actual
fine.
guy?
No, fuck no, dude. That guy wouldn't even respond to an email. He was too big. Now he subs it out. Now he's got like Miss Rachel and he has like a Blippy lookalike who says he's Blippy. Like Blippy don't even do it anymore. He's just
Yeah,
like,
he had a kid or something like that, and he got
what
out
a
of
fucking
it.
pussy, dude.
Oh, he got into some trouble too, from what I hear.
Why do all these people get into all these like Pee Wee Herman, like they all are fucking weird, dude.
Oh man,
Jerking off in the movie theater. What Blippy did something?
we got drivers that do that in the truck.
Oh, I know. I talked to Raggedy Randy about that.
Oh yeah, he said he was with me in the truck, didn't he, in the beginning?
Dude, was
Yeah,
there
my
no,
old
re-
la-
was
my
there
old
no
lady-
record? Did no one find out about that?
My old lady was like, "So how long you known him?" I was like, "This son of a bitch got me in trouble." I was like, "Wait till I see him." And I thought I seen him out there at night.
He's
but I
out
was-
there.
I didn't even.
Yeah,
I didn't even
Raggedy
think
Randy's
of it.
working.
I think I was getting a paver across the road at the
Yeah.
time. I was in a hurry, and I was like, didn't even think about it. They'd be like, "Yo, you dick," got me in trouble.
Was there no one found out about that?
What about the kid, the dude doing
About
it?
the masturbation in the
it,
truck?
it went all over the place.
Yeah, but how he didn't get in trouble? He's just still jerking off in trucks?
I guess. I don't know. 2 fingers. I know Friday I passed him. I probably ripped the letters off the door. Fucking, like some of the guys, they crack me up at night. Like, you're on night shift. We have deadlines that we have to be done. We have to be off the road.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a certain tonnage to get out, then I'm running as hard as I can to make sure that, because I work for the company, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You help your company regardless.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a duty to get done.
So you don't get
by a certain
fired.
time. Or get yelled at or
Yeah.
something like, why were you guys doing this? Like, I hold that bitch wide open.
Yeah.
Uh,
Them hired trucks, dude, they don't give a fuck.
35.
They don't give a fuck, dude.
35 on the straights, 25 on the around the bends.
How many times you lapped them?
I passed Thursday night. I passed 6 of them.
That's
6 rentals. I passed 1 on the bend.
you have to lap them. Like, I mean, like, how many times do you get in the pay? Like, if say you get to the paver 6 times one night, that to like they're 3.
Wednesday night, I lapped 2 guys
And
one of ours.
how many miles? It's like 80 miles.
Put it this way: I did 7 loads to one of ours 3.
That's fucking bizarre,
one of
dude.
our own drivers.
Yeah, oh,
3.
that's bizarre. That's bizarre. For
And-
that big of a turnaround,
The first night when I was
no
in,
one should be lapping anyone.
when I was in the low bed first, when I went to PA to go get the paver and come back, I got in the dump truck after. Now that was shit. What I do? I moved a roller back down there too at night. That was the last thing I brought there was that roller that's still sitting at the end of the road.
Is it?
It's still sitting at the end of the driveway of that place where we were dropping the stuff.
Oops.
It's still sitting there.
Whoops.
I told the guy to move it, and he was like,
I
"Okay,
didn't cone that thing off or nothing.
you're all right. Ain't gonna worry about it. It's the old one."
Dude, if you don't see a big 80,000 pound fucking piece of equipment, how are you gonna see a little fucking cone? Like, what do you even need cones for?
They murder the cones. I watch
Stupid.
cars all
God
the time.
damn it.
I watched them. It's bad.
Our trucks do.
No, no such thing. No.
Dude.
I've never in my life hit a cone.
Oh, you hit some cones.
Stop it.
You hit some. The end of last year, dude, you were like the grumpiest, crankiest fuck ever in the whole world.
I wonder why.
I don't know. You're mean. I was like, Johnny.
Look how much I was by myself.
You were you were purposely just destroying
I,
everything.
I
like,
was
fuck, bro.
I was miserable.
Yeah.
The one job when that was like the last big job I was by myself. I know I left with the mill, and I had told Kevin, I was like, if you don't move this shit, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. And he yelled at me, and then I looked at Garrett,
Oh,
and
he's
Garrett was
stupid.
like,
Yeah,
just wait,
I
give me a minute. And I remember giving him the finger, and I took off. And I just looked behind me, and I think who yelled on the radio? Was it Uncle Jeff or Point? Somebody yelled. He's like, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I fucking laid them all out. And then I got to the end, and I remember the road close. That's the one that won't stay up no more.
Yeah.
I hit that bitch so hard. I hit it at like 55 with the drum.
Oh God.
And it just, I mean, it
Obliterated.
was cold. I think,
I'd probably throw it out. I'd probably throw it out this winter. I'd go through all
no,
of them.
it's still back there.
Well, he must have drug it out of the graveyard because
I think he kept it at because it's
yeah.
like it's at the back of the fence. So like if you drive around,
yeah.
you can see it. You can see
That's
it.
fine.
I look at it all the time. Looks like somebody shot it with buckshot.
All right, dude. Thanks for coming out, man. I
Not a
appreciate
problem.
it. Yeah.
Live down the road. I come here all the time if you
Yeah.
want. I don't
Fuck
give
yeah,
a shit.
dude. Come back anytime you want, dude.
Don't bother me.
It's
No,
fun. Bring LJ over.
Give
I'll
me
have the I'm setting up. This is gonna be like a playroom.
oh man, you know,
Yeah.
you'll just interview him.
Ah, dude, I would love to.
He's a mess.
That'd be fun.
He'll tell you
That'd be
he
fun.
works. He kicks Uncle Jeff out of the truck and he drives all night
Oh,
long.
fuck yeah.
He says
be cool.
he tells his mom, "I'm going to work." grabs his stack, and he's actually walking towards the door. She's like, "Where are you going?
Go to work.
You're in your underwear.
Literally,
Like,
yeah.
what are you doing?"
Yeah. Because someone's got to make a living around here.
He tells me how to chain the equipment down. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's
Yeah,
like,
you need 4
"That's
points
not
of,
right. That's not right, Dad. You got to have 2 more over there." I'm like, What are you even watching?" It's like, is Blimpy teaching you this shit? Like, it's wrong. Tells me my chain's got to be up and down. I'm like, no, they don't.
What?
He says up and down. He goes like up and down.
I was gonna say, like, does he break your balls for like running the chain all the way through? He's like, that's not 4 points of contact. That doesn't count.
He's told me about
Doesn't
the
count as 4 points of contact.
One time I only had
It's a DOT violation.
2 holding the roller, and he was walking around my trailer at Wawa. I'm like, what is this kid doing? She's
doing
like,
a
will you?
pre-trip.
She was like, will you get your son? I'm like, he's just walking around the trailer.
He's doing a pre-trip.
He's banging on everything,
Yeah, he can
smacking
see the
everything.
suspension better than me.
And I'm like, what? What is he doing?
Yeah. Much closer to
Then
the
I hear,
airlines than you are.
click, 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 click. I'm like, that's my binder. She's like, go get him. I ran to the other side, and he literally was trying to tighten it, and he was like, it won't come loose, Dad, or something wrong.
He's 3.
Yeah.
What a gangster, dude.
He's
going to be the best.
He's a G. I'll tell you that much.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see him. 15 years.
Says he calls Garrett all the time on the phone.
Ripping triaxles, yeah.
Tells Garrett he's fired every day. It's funny. My daddy's not home yet. You're fired. I'm like, shit.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, he's gonna be a driver. Unfortunately, I want him to go like 825 or something like that. But
Yeah.
I can see that's not gonna happen.
Whatever makes you happy, dude. You know?
Hey, as long as he's happy, I'm happy. I
exactly.
don't care.
Exactly.
But if I have another one, he or she's college,
Yeah.
gynecologist, hopefully.
That's... Johnny, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you coming out, dude.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
What? 7? I start at 7.
I start at 6. I might go out there 5.
Well, I'll be there at 6.
They've
but
been
I'll be at
fucking my
the yard.
traffic up every night, so I'm gonna have to go out there early.
I gotta
make
find
sure
another
everything's
truck.
good.
So Ruiz is back from vacation.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
All right. Thanks again.
Yeah, not a problem.
Until next time.
Yeah, till next time.
All right. Are we back on the record?
No, not yet. Just wait a minute.